A brief on the initiatives that the Ministry of Fisheries will give out. The Prime Minister has given me the approval to commence on and carrying out sustainability initiatives, as Fiji had promised in the Ocean Conference in June. Fiji made 17 promises towards sustainability. For the last 3 months, we have been basically trying to compile our informations and efforts together. Then I had asked the Prime Minister if we can start carrying out the initiatives under the compulsory actions that Fiji was supposed to make in relations to SDG 14, Life Underwater, or the Ocean Conference held in New York. So the Prime Minister gave me the permission on Monday, and basically that's what we are doing now. The sustainable initiatives that we will carry out, there are four main sustainable issues. Main is the first one is the stoppage for fishing, selling, export and consumption of kakao and don. This will start from the next season, and the period is from June to September. We have been having a F4J initiatives, but we found out that that has not been successful. Even though we had the stoppage for the 4 months, as you are aware, the exercise of selling and the consumption of kakao and don continued in the markets and on the roadside. This will also include the export of these two species, export overseas. The second initiative that we will carry out is the stoppage of export of BDM, or beach dimmer. What we had done, we had initiated the actions 2 months ago, but there was a lot of complaints by the exporters that they had stock in their stores that they needed to clear because they had used finance to buy from the local fishermen. We have allowed them 2 months, and we will ensure that all the stored beach timber now will be cleared from their storage before we totally stop export of BDM. The third one is the stoppage of sale of undersized fish. The regulations at the moment is being reviewed. We hope to complete it by the end of this month. So these sustainable initiatives we will need to carry out within this month. I think the major challenge for us is to go out to the people and conduct public awareness. The public awareness to tell the people the reasons why we are carrying out these exercises. The fourth one is the restrictions given to longline fishing. There have been issues raised with longline fishing, fishing very close to the edge of the barrier reefs. The local population have raised this issue. We are also carrying out initiatives to try and relieve the pressure from the interior coral system and redirect our local fishermen to fish outside the barrier reefs. We have carried out initiatives in Lau last month. We will then revisit Lau, Lomaiviti, Yasawa, Kandavu, and the outer islands surrounding Honolulu. We will carry out these exercises, and also we will need to improve our public awareness to tell the people, because the people might think that we are just trying to do this because this is something that we want to do. But basically it's a conservation issue. Our resources are getting too thin on the ground, and we basically need to do something drastic to be able to do that. So since the Prime Minister has given us the okay to carry out in conjunction to our voluntary commitments to the Ocean Conference in June in New York, we are carrying out these exercises. The limitations that the longline fishing will be allowed to put their long lines is 10 nautical miles from the barrier reefs. And if this does not work, we will review it. We may increase it to 15 nautical miles. Those are the issues that that I wanted to raise, because it is important to have the people of Fiji know and understand about this before the subject gets out into the public arena. We thought if they are informed now that these are the initiatives that the government has initiated, and then it is better, they would understand it better. I think as a ministry, we have a huge challenge in our ability to monitor and control these activities. So our plan is to go back to government and ask government for assistance in providing us mobility. We will work with the municipal market under the Ministry of Local Governments to try and coordinate inspections in markets along the roadsides, and also we will ask the police to assist us, both in mobility, in patrolling our waters, and also on the markets that are available on the roadsides. One of the main issues is set sizes, the size of fish that we are selling now in our market. We need to be quite restrictive on this, because we want the process of reproduction within the fish species to carry on. We are catching fish that have not even reached maturity for them to spawn. We wanted to make sure that fish are allowed to spawn, and this will repopulate our reef system. Those are the issues that I wanted to announce today.